How's it going, party people? It's Caravan Dan from Gaming Caravan, and we're going to be talking about my top 10 games I'm most excited to play at Dice Tower East coming up next week. I'll be doing videos almost every single day, so stay tuned. Be prepared to watch a lot of new content from Dice Tower East. And let's go ahead and get started. The honorary one is Halo Flashpoint. I'm excited for this game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it there or play it there, but I really am excited to play Halo Flashpoint. I am a huge video game IP fanatic. If you don't know that, you must be new to my channel. Go ahead and go to the description of this video and give me a little subscribe to find out more content like this. It is kind of like a skirmish game like Warhammer 40K. I was always too broke to play that game, and now I have some money and prices have dropped dramatically, and it's a video game IP game. There is a StarCraft version, something like that, coming out as well, but I won't be able to afford that 100%. So this Halo Flashpoint game looks really good. It's affordable. It's easier to get into for sure. And I'm personally excited to get into that, and that is my honorary mention. Let's go to number 10. Well, how's it going there, party person? We're trying out something new, so if you like this video format, go ahead and drop a like. If you don't, comment what you'd like to do to see it done better. But anyways, number 10 is the Mistborn deck building game. I'm a huge fan of deck building games. One of my favorite ones of all time is a DC deck building game. I love games that are deck builders. It really encourages a lot of successful, satisfying motions. I love the unique attributes of deck builders I don't like get in other games, even though it really is just like a very common system, but I don't get that same feeling of satisfaction I do in other gameplays. Mistborn, I heard, is a really good book series, and I haven't read any of them yet, but I've heard great things about Mistborn, the deck building game. I would love to get my hands on a copy of that, and if you are involved with Mistborn, the deck building game, go ahead and send me a DM at dan@gamingcaravan.com, and I'll do a review for you if you want. Or if I find the game at Dice Tower East. So let's go ahead and go to number 9. I just got confirmed that I will be guaranteed to be able to play number 9 at Dice Tower East, and that's because the creator of Parks and Potions is going to head and they're going to send me a copy of their game for me to demo and showcase at Dice Tower East unofficially. So if you're going to Dice Tower East and you want to play Parks and Potions before it gets delivered, go ahead and find me. I'll be Caravan Dan. I'll be walking around with my Gaming Caravan shirts. And just tap me on the shoulder and see if you can borrow the game for a couple hours to play it out. Might be able to give you a teach of it as well if I have time. But Parks and Potions, I truly couldn't tell you too much about the mechanics. I don't want to get anything wrong. All I know is the game is utterly beautiful. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and look it up. Go on BTG, look at Parks and Potions. It has over an 8.0 review. I talked to Chris, who's the creator of the game, and he's a great guy. He's dope. A lot of mutual friends in the industry that spoke highly of him, and I know that anything that comes out of this will be a quality experience. So I really am excited to play another beautiful, mystic, animal-esque looking game with utterly beautiful art. That's like, I can't stop saying that. It's absolutely gorgeous artwork. And yeah, that is my number 9 without question. To be fully honest, I'm not so sure if I'm going to be able to play number 8 at Dice Tower East, but I do have a connection from the UK that might be able to bring their copy in. It's going to be Luthier. Luthier is a game by the creator or the publisher of Distilled, Patterson Games. Dave Beck, I believe, is the owner of Patterson Games, and Distilled is one of my wife's favorite games of all time. I think it's a very cool system, very fun game to play. A lot of like kind of push your luck, recipe fulfillment. There's a lot of ways to play that game. So with the expansion, with the mini expansion, I do enjoy that game with all the different flight menus. Very, very well themed. And Luthier, if you don't know, is like a blind bit. It's like an auction game, worker placement game. A lot of mechanics that if you've watched this channel, you know I very much enjoy. And my dad went to Berkeley, so I did play violin growing up. I also was a woodworker for a bit, so I always dreamed to make my own instruments, but that never went down that path fully. Now, the box art's completely attractive. Like I love this box art. Whenever he was posting it to the Facebook groups, it blew up, and for very good reason. It's a great looking game that I'm really hoping to play at Dice Tower East 2025. So let's go to whatever the next number is. Now this next game, oh, the lighting here sucks. This next game is Food Chain Magnate. Food Chain Magnate is, or Magnet, I don't know how to say it properly, was a game recommended to me, but I read it like crazy. I said, hey guys, I'm a huge business fan. I love business games. What are the best business games that exist? I haven't found anything that really like knocks out of the ballpark, hits a home run for me. And I kid you not, Reddit exploded and just said food chain magnate, food chain magnate, food chain magnate, food chain magnate. I am dying to play this game. I'm a huge business fan. This business I'm running, Gaming Caravan, is my 5th business, and I'm really excited to get my hands on a nice business game. I know it's gonna be heavy. I know it's gonna be a long teach. I know it might take up like almost an entire day for me, ruin my brain. I don't care. I'm gonna get last place. I'm fully excited to play a good, fun, logical business game. And I'm really hoping the Food Chain Magnate is that game for me. And that would be number something. Let's go to the next one. Okay, oh, this chair's broken, I almost just fell. All right, number 6 is Postiano, which if I don't get me wrong, I think it's by Slugfest Games, which is best known for their Red Dragon Inn games, which is very interesting. However, Postiano is nice, it's attractive. If you have noticed, I really like games that look good, have a good amount of table presence, but this one has a unique theme of like city building on the side of a hill or cliff. I forgot the exact complete theme, but I know, I can picture in my head. I know you're building houses that like you need to stagger properly to get the nice scenic view of the town or something like that. And I think it's cool. I think it was a really cool concept when I heard about it at Gamma 2025. I remember being excited and hoping I get a review copy, and I'm looking at you, Slugfest Games. And it's a game that I would like to actually play to see if I understand it right. And I think it'd be a better game than Cities. I really do enjoy Devere games. They do a lot of great things for the industry. And Cities was a nice onboarding point for a lot of gamers to have like a nice lightweight game that's not too easy, that people can still understand without being deep into board gaming. But I think Postiano is just the right amount higher up than Cities. And I think that's going to replace my Cities slot on my top 100 board games. And yeah, let's go to the next one. What a happy accident. I did bring up Devere. This was not planned. However, I would like to say that number 5 on my top 10 anticipated for Dice Tower East is Transgalactica by Devere. I talked to one of the higher ups of Devere, who I'm low-key becoming friends with. It's great seeing you. I hope you're watching. But Transgalactica, I was scared it was going to be overshadowed by Galactic Cruise because it's a relatively similar theme. Not so much in the sense where like you're building galactic cruises. It's nothing near on the nose of that, but a sense where it is a space game that requires you to like, you know, somewhat pilot a ship. And the board is also very attractive, very inviting. I was scared that it was going to be overshadowed by Galactic Cruise with a relatively similar fulfillment and launch date, because Devere doesn't do any crowdfunding. They just go straight to fulfillment every single time. And the delivery of Galactic Cruise overlapped the smallest amount with Transgalactica, but I thought that since how big Galactic Cruise was, Transgalactica might be overshadowed and missed out on. However, there were some very good reviews on Transgalactica. I think it hit number 1 on the hotness of BGG. However, it is getting review bombed right now, and I say to you, do not encourage review bombing whatsoever. Don't review something until you have your actual hands on the game, until you play the game for yourself. Devere's getting the same crap as they do a lot of times, where their game is just a lot of symbology, a lot of things to remove language barriers, because you don't know if Devere fulfills in like 5 different languages, which where if you buy any Devere game, you're gonna get the rulebook in 4 or 5 different languages. And their games try to be language elusive. They try not to have any words in their cards or on their board, so that way they don't have to print multiple different copies of the game for different languages, which I say is actually very good for the environment, but they are getting a lot of flack for their symbology and rulebook not being very cohesive or easy to understand in this game. But I would say I'm very excited to play this game. Please don't review bomb this game until you play it for yourself, and then review as you wish. I'm not gonna tell you to like or not like a game. But on to number 4. For the record, I dedicate this video to Mario, Tovar, and Brian Booth. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It is literally made just for you two. So, moving on, number 4 is Toy Battle. Toy Battle is a very enticing game for me, for the point that it plays and looks similar to Clash Royale. I'm not a huge Clash of Clan fan by any means, but as you know, video game IP fanatic over here, and I like the theme behind Toy Battle, where you're just kind of playing with toys, trying to destroy the other person's fort, and it's a lane battler, so you're trying to have control of the lanes, push your units forward, destroy the other side. It's a nice 1v1 type game. I truly don't, I haven't looked too much into the mechanics of it because I was sold based on the theme of the game and the fact it was lane battler. I'm getting into lane battles a little bit more ever since playing Oshi Push, which is a TCG VTuber game coming out by Japanime Games, I believe. And I really am excited to seeing what more lane battlers come in. I've played Land, Air, and Sea. I've played Marvel Snap, which is a video game, but still I played Oshi Push, Smash Up. I'm really getting into the lane battler game. And if you have a favorite lane battler, go ahead and comment in the description below because I'm trying to get more into those. Because it's fun to do, just a 1v1 with my wife. Oh, Compile. Compile's my favorite lane battler right now, which I'm getting off point. Toy Battle looks like a dope game. I'm excited to play that at Dice Tower East 2025. Let's go ahead and go to number 3. So, wow, I need to get the focus down. So number 3 is a game called Wondrous Creatures. I'm not even going to attempt to say I know how the mechanics work in this game. However, I do love creature collectors. I was told this game is a great game. I was told I was gonna really like this game. And I don't really remember the mechanics too much because I was just really down when I heard it is a great game that employs the use of creatures. I think taming them and utilizing them in the game, and I think it's a worker placement as well. So a lot of things about that game enticed me to play it. And I'm really excited to play that game at Dice Tower East. I keep on saying that. I don't know why I keep saying that. But yeah, moving on to number 2. Woo! Oh, I need to get the camera back. Now this transition didn't work out the way I thought it would. However, we do our best. This next game, number 2, is Lord of the Rings: Fate of the Fellowship. If you don't know me, I'm actually an English teacher by default. I have an English major. Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite books of all time. If not, actually, it's my favorite book of all time. The full trilogy, for the record, the 1,008-page anthology of it all. But regardless, whatever it is, I want to play it because it's a Lord of the Rings game. I don't care how good it is, how bad it is, I don't care what it is. It's a Lord of the Rings game, I must play it. Just like Lord of the Rings trick-taking game, the 7 Wonders reskin of Lord of the Rings Duel. I need to play every Lord of the Rings game possible. So I'm not even going to waste my time telling you about the mechanics of the game, telling you anything about the game or the publisher, just because I'm letting you know I want to play it because it's Lord of the Rings, and that is something that's very enticing to me. And now on to number 1. Again, this was in no particular order, but I did want you to know. Number 1, let's go. Oh! Come here, girl. All right. Number 1 is Deep Regrets. Deep Regrets is a game that is very similar to a game called, oh my gosh, Blight, Burge, Delve, Dirge. I forgot the name of the game specifically, but it is a Lovecraftian Cthulhu-based fishing game where it's a little bit push your luck, a little bit dice rolling, a lot of resource management where you're trying to get the most amount of points between your fishes or catches, your sails. And I like games that allow you to do stuff like that. So I am intrigued based on the hype. I didn't really care about the game too much until I saw how much hype was behind it, and then I knew I must play this game. So I'm really hoping to play that at Dice Tower East 2025. My entire squad, I believe they voted number 1 for that game, so we're going to play that game no matter what at Dice Tower East 2025. That will be one of the games I'll be reviewing very soon, so stay tuned for that. That's everything for my top 10 most anticipated games for Dice Tower East 2025. Let me know if you're going in the comments. I hope you find me there. If you do, I hope to give you some badges or like, you know, stickers, little sticky things to put on your badges or something like that. And this is Luna, by the way. This is my lovely dog, Luna. She's a little shy right now. She's usually a little monster. But that's everything for today. Please have a great day. God bless. And I hope to see you at the table soon. If you don't subscribe to this channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any content. Video if you enjoyed the list or if you just enjoyed the new transitions I tried out. Comment about the new transitions. I'm very intrigued to know what you guys think about these new transitions. But overall, that's everything for today. So peace out, and I hope to see you soon. Say bye, Luna. Say bye, Luna. Oh, she's just such a sweetheart. She wants the cuddles. Okay. Mwah. Okay, bye. Hey, big girl, what's going on? Oh, she melted. My lovely girl melted.